Alright, so now I'm gonna eat this on camera for, I have no idea why, but if this is your thing, good on you. So I really love the 콩나물. It adds that texture, those little popping, kind of almost a little bit of a light crunch, and I just think that's really lovely in Shinlamyun. You find this in restaurants, so why not do it for ourselves? Oh my god, it's hot. Not the spice, but like the temperature of it. And I usually blow it a little bit more. When I watch Korean people eating, they can put like volcanic lava, hot food in their mouths and be no problem. I can't do that. So here we have some of the sprouts. We have a bit of the egg all in this one bite here. And you can taste the soup just coating the noodles instead of cooked into it. I think it's just a better taste since it makes contact with the tongue better. You don't have to bite into it and chew it up to expose the flavor. I love these sprouts. I don't know what it is about them. I like the little yellow stuff on the end. It's just this kind of little happy thing, so a little bit of a crunch. It's almost like a nut. Are they legumes? I don't know what sprouts are now that I think about it. Hang on, I gotta put my feet up. I can't sit with both feet on the floor. I don't know what it is. I just can't sit with both feet on the floor. One or both of my feet has to be on whatever I'm sitting on, especially while I'm eating. Actually, it's very rare that I eat Shin Lamyun on the table like this with a chair. I think the best way to eat it is holding it in your hand while sitting on the couch and watching something on TV. I'm currently watching Grey's Anatomy, and I think it's called Stranger. It's a Korean show. I'm only on the second episode. Something about like their district attorneys or their prosecutors. And some kind of scandal, of course, right? It's Korean show, so everything has to involve a scandal of some sort or another. When I go to Korea, people say I eat with chopsticks well. I think most people eat with chopsticks well, no? I mean, I don't know many people that can't use chopsticks. Although I'm told I hold the chopsticks incorrectly. I use these fingers, but you're supposed to use them like kind of like this. You want two fingers on top, but I can't do that very well. So I just have one finger on top. But doesn't seem to cause me any problems. Oh, look at all that steam. Love it. I'm looking in my background to see if there's anything embarrassing back there. You can tell I just did all my dishes. But whatever. All right, let's see if the mandu is ready. That already feels soft enough. It doesn't feel frozen at all. Let's see if it's cold inside or it's already hot all the way through. Oh, that's just perfect. It's warm all the way through, not even slightly cold. There's a little bit of a mint, or maybe that sesame leaf. What's that sesame leaf called? I can't remember. You eat it with samgyeopsal, you put the lettuce, and then you put the sesame leaf on top of that. Maybe I'll just show you here real quick. You just bite that in half, and then you got that meat filling, a little vegetable in there as well. And what I like to do is I like to bite it in half because then I can dip it again and let that fill up with the soup, and then you have all that flavor mixing together. Oh, just perfect. Mmm. So when I'm about halfway through the lamyun, I'll have my first one, and then I'll just mix it up, keep it interesting, right? I mean, it's all deliciousness, and then it's like a little palate cleanser in the middle of your food. Except this isn't even a one-course meal. Let's be honest, this is instant noodles. But look, when you're having fried chicken or tongdak or chimek, you have chicken, and then you have the radish, which is a totally different flavor, and it kind of cleans your tongue so that when you start eating the chicken again, you can taste it like new, like it's the first time you're tasting it, and then you just go back and forth. So it's always just a delicious experience all the way throughout. I think this is really strange, talking to a camera while I'm eating. I don't understand how people do this every day. And people watch this every day. This is the weirdest thing I might have done recently. Maybe not, but whatever. No, I'm almost out of noodles. You know what they should do? 1 pack of Shin Lamyun isn't really a meal. 2 packs, you're just a pig at that point. But what would be perfect is if they did a Shin Lamyun that was 1.5 packs. And they could call that extra large, and that could be a meal, especially if you add stuff to it. That would be a really good meal. The question is, would you continue to put 1 egg, or would you put 2 eggs in it if you had 1.5 packs? If I wanted to make it a meal, I probably would add a couple eggs instead of just 1 egg. Now, who makes Shin Lamyun? So yeah, Nong Shim. If you guys are the ones that make Shin Lamyun, can you please make a 1.5 pack size instead of just this size? Because that would just be perfect, okay? You would make a lot of people in the world really happy if you made a 1.5 pack size Shin Lamyun so that we can enjoy it more as a meal instead of almost like a snack. It's almost a filling snack. It's somewhere between a filling snack and a meal. And you know what time it is? Time for another mandu. I really cannot stress the goodness of starting out with the perfect amount of water so that you have the same taste every time you eat it. Consistent flavor, there's no guessing how much water to put in, how much water to pour out. You measure it out in the beginning, and you have the same amount in the end. All right. Something I've been looking for, our garlic. So we have a smashed bit of garlic there. And it's dripping on the table, but that's cool. That was the first thing we put in, so it's cooked all the way. It's been cooking, so it's got some flavor in it. It's got some garlic flavor coming out of it into the soup, and it's got a really soft texture that's nice. You can feel it through your teeth, just closing in on it. I don't know if you've ever had baked garlic, but that's like jelly. This isn't quite like that, but just experiencing garlic in a soft form like that, where it still retains the taste, magic. Yeah, that's magic. I'm gonna have some soup now. I don't like to use the spoon. I like to tip it and drink it. These are crazy times. These are stressful times. We got lockdowns. We got this virus. But through all this craziness, we should always be grateful that we can have a bowl of Shin Lamyun. So I want to thank the guys over there, guys and girls over there that makes this for us, so that we can enjoy this ridiculousness anytime we want. Probably too many times. I don't know how many Shin Lamyuns you're gonna have in a week, but I probably have more than I should. And now the last mandu. Oh yeah, I think the sesame leaf I was talking about, get it? Something like that. That, so it looks a little better. There you go. It's another garlic. Well, I really love garlic, and I think one's perfect. But if you don't really love garlic, maybe one is too much. Maybe slice it in half or something, and then cook it in, because it's pretty intense. Like, I'll eat raw garlic with gochujang, or even just raw garlic, because I love garlic that much. If you want to put more than one big clove in yours, more power to you. If you don't like garlic, I'm sorry, your life isn't better, because garlic is magic. Almost done. Mostly just soup and egg now. I hold the bowl in a kind of weird way, because same thing like with ice cream containers, if you're holding it underneath, one, if it's too hot, that's gonna burn. Two, you are transferring the heat from the container to your hand, so you're losing heat in the soup. And if you like your soup to stay hot, keep it away so your hand isn't cooling it. Same thing with ice cream. If you're holding a cup or a bowl of ice cream, if you're holding it around the sides, you're just melting the ice cream with your body heat. So you're just losing or gaining temperature depending on if your thing you're eating is cold like ice cream. Obviously you're warming it up. If it's hot like ramen, you're cooling it off because your hand is touching it, and it's going to help absorb some of that heat. So if you hold it off to the side, or if you use like a pot holder, something to insulate, it will retain the heat better. How ridiculous is this? I'm teaching you how to eat instant noodles. This is so stupid. It occurs to me that a lot of people like to put kimchi. That's a really good idea as well. However, I prefer the saltiness over that sour. If you really prefer that sour flavor, go ahead and add that kimchi as much as you like. And on the note of kimchi, fried kimchi is so good. If you've never had it, it's almost like a dessert. I like to put a little bit of olive oil so it cooks well, but that fried kimchi, oh, I think I'm gonna make some fried kimchi now just after thinking about it, because fried kimchi is just, I don't know what it is. It's just amazing. And that's it. As they say in Korea, 잘 먹었습니다. Come to think of it, I don't actually know what it literally means. I just know you're supposed to say it after you're done eating something. So, thanks for watching me eat food, I guess. I don't understand it, but if you enjoyed it and you want me to eat other stuff, I'm not even gonna say I'll do it. I'll think about it. That's all you're gonna get. But yeah, thanks for watching, I suppose. Bye.